So Chapter 3, Molecules and Compounds. Here's an interesting question that I don't think we can actually answer. How many different substances exist? A lot, right? So there are 91 naturally occurring elements, and these elements combine to form different compounds. And even if you just looked at the combination of two different elements, there'd be a lot of combinations possible. But then you also have the possibility of 3 or 4 or 5 elements. I mean, the possibilities are pretty impressive. The great diversity of substances that we see is a result of the ability of elements to form compounds. There's a dramatic difference between the properties of an element and the properties of a compound. And this gives us an example of that. So here we have hydrogen and oxygen. These are both gases at room temperature. Hydrogen is explosive and oxygen is necessary for combustion. But you combine those into water, it's a liquid at room temperature, and it's used to extinguish fires, right? So the properties are very different when the elements combine to form a compound. An entirely new substance is created. So, reviewing the difference between mixtures and compounds, here is an illustration of a mixture of hydrogen and oxygen gases. We could have equal amounts, we could have a little bit of hydrogen, a lot of oxygen. The proportions are variable. Whereas in a compound, the proportions are fixed. Water always has 2 hydrogen atoms for every 1 oxygen atom.